What is up, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday evening. Kicking back right now. It's about, I believe it's roughly almost 7. It is 7:13. So, not too bad today, not too hot. Let's see what we're looking at. Roughly looking about, if this weather would load, 86 right now. So yeah, it's about 86 right now. Clouds are rolling in. Grass is doing pretty good so far. Some minor patching here that needs to fill in. Not sure what it could be. If anyone knows, I'd greatly appreciate the feedback, because we do have some holes that have developed, and they've been from last year, and there hasn't really filled in since. We haven't mowed this grass but maybe 3 times this year so far in the whole growing season, so very relatively slow growing, especially when the heat comes. Pretty much goes dormant. But anyway, we're looking at the Trachycarpus here. So it finished pushing out its second frond, and as you can see, these things are huge. I mean, opposed to my hand, you can just see they're massive, and they're almost 360 fronds. It's pushing out this one. It's almost out. That should be out by the end of the week. And this one will be pushing out too, has another spear there. So definitely happy that this Trachycarpus is finally growing, because the other one I had, that one was growing really well. It was growing probably better than this one, and then this one started growing better. So I'm not sure. I don't think they do really good in the dirt I have, especially for as compacted as it was. But I've been making sure I give it the extra water, and maybe that's what was wrong with the other one, because I wasn't giving it enough water, letting it soak. I have it on a slow setting, to where a slow release, where I'll just leave the hose there and it'll leave it there for 15-20 minutes, letting it soak on a slow stream. That way the slower the water is getting released, the deeper the water is going to get, so yeah, so far doing really good. Happy to see it growing. I think it's going to definitely start having a good growth spurt now, so we'll see. And the Mediterranean is pushing out it pushed out another frond right here. So the second one since I've had it, since the end of June, I believe. And we do have another spear coming out. Canary Island pushing out, so it pushed out 2 fronds, this one. It pushed out this one, almost pushed out this one, and it's getting ready to open some more, so definitely looking really nice. Love the Canary Island date palms. They're one of my favorite palms as well. Mainly all the palms that I do have are my favorite species, so sorry about the traffic. Could get the worst cars through here, but yeah, definitely all the palms that I do have are my favorite palms. Here's the little California fan palm that I got for roughly $25. Thinking about getting another one if I can find that guy that I bought it from, but it pushed out 1 frond so far. I did add more dirt to the bottom of it when I first got it, so it should start growing better. Root ball isn't very big on it, which is good. And then the Mexican blue fan palm is doing really well. Pushed out another frond here, fully out, pretty much. Just needs to start pushing the petiole. As you can see, they start off more of a greenish color, but they kind of turn more bluish, as they come out. So yeah, definitely looking really nice. Have a few minor fronds I'll probably have to cut off eventually, but as long as it's growing, that's the main key. So as long as we got it growing, it should be just fine. The pineapple is getting really big. I mean, the leaves on this thing are really widening. So I'm not sure if I'll see a pineapple flower in the middle this year or not, but we'll see. This one's doing really well as well. Saguaros, they had a little bit of a growth spurt. Hasn't really changed much. These are kind of growing. They're still pretty small though, opposed to these ones that I have, all from the same species. The date palm is slowly growing, and we have this other one that I got from this India sage. He gave me a few of these, and so far it's doing pretty good. I've been trying to keep them wet, but again, I need to get more of these saucers. I should probably just put it in here just so it gets the water. I have to constantly fill this. Wind kind of broke the front here of this one, so it kind of sucks, but it'll be fine. And then with the red yucca, getting ready to open the flowers now. And the sable. The sable is doing really good now. It's finally pushing growth. So this is this, I believe, third front that it's pushed since I've got it. This is the most recent one right here. So they're definitely getting bigger. Hopefully this will start growing really nice eventually. And we'll go look at the Majesty. Here we got the Majesty palm. Pushed out the one frond already. This is the newest one. And it's getting ready to open another one here. So I'm sure that will be out by the end of the week. And we have some more seedlings over here. These ones are doing okay. Guess I should water this one. They're somewhat alive. This one, they're all alive, but you know, they're not doing the greatest. These are two more that he gave me from Indio Sage. So definitely just trying to experiment with them and see which way will grow the best. But I know the more water you give them, the more they're gonna start growing, especially if they're in the ground. If they're in the ground, you can almost give them as much water as you want. The big Mexican fan palm here pushed out this whole frond within the week, and it's opening another one right now, as you can see. So that will probably be out by the end of this week. So yeah, definitely really pushing fast, getting really big. 360 fronds. I mean, these things are massive. And what a difference it is when you put them in the ground and when you put them in a pot. You'll notice how much bigger the fronds are going to get. And petioles too. You can just see how big they're getting. The trunk is a lot bigger, but the dirt kind of covers it up, so you really can't really see it. But definitely looking good. So yeah, just a quick little update on everything. So anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next one.